to Robetsuko Park Station.
Wow, crazy.
Yeah, Robetsuko Park Station. The following day, I went to the bathroom.
So you went to Joburg without knowing where you were going?
Didn't know anyone.
Wow, crazy.
Shout out to my ex, bro.
She understood.
Yeah, she did. She knows how much I love.
Hey, big shout out to you, ex. Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened is
we are giving people their props. Man, how did it feel like having a show yourself? Were you the host?
Now, actually, I did an advert.
Yeah.
And also, they decided to give me a shoot.
Yeah.
That means I had my own show.
Chef Edo, who's it? Welcome to Primal Studio. You are chilling with your boy Caesar, straight up from Mono City, a video we call it City. Yeah. Today I'm with one of the greatest hustlers of all times. I call him currently because I've never seen anybody hustling at his level, at his rate. From here down here in the same video where I come from to the city and doing the most there, dominating. I'm talking about winning, doing a lot of stuff, coming up on shows and all this and this and that, right? I'm excited, guys. Please don't judge me. I'm excited to be having this guy in my show, man. King, Wanthola, my dog. What's up?
No, I'm blessed, bro. How you doing?
Nah, man, I always hear you saying you are the greatest to ever do it.
I am.
How did that one come about?
Yo, man, first of all, I'd like to thank God for His grace. I'd like to thank God for allowing us to have this chat.
Yeah.
Secondly, thanks for the invite, my nigga.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Salute.
So, reason why I'm called the greatest to ever do it, ke ka tsela e ke dirang dintho ka yona.
Yeah.
Di mosebetsi wa ka wa bonahala hore yeah, indeed I'm great.
Yeah. Like I said, welcome to Primal Studio. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Yeah, man. Follow us on all our digital social media platforms. They are appearing right there. Hey, we're going to have fun. We're going to have a great chat. There's a lot we're going to be talking about with our host, our guest here, man. I'm the host. I'm the plug. I'm the driver. He's the passenger. Yeah, I'm taking him where he needs to go. So hang around and chill around. Here at Primal Studio, we're going to be learning a lot about his journey, where he comes from, and where he started, where he's at right now. Uskata, relax, and just chill, man. Yeah, King.
Yeah.
So first things first, man. Your name, King Wanthola, right? It's a combination of two names from my. It's the combination of King and Wanthola, right? So normally when we come up with names, we just want to be dope. For example, Season. You know, when you come up with a name, you want a name that's gonna make you sound dope, and also that's gonna be remembered easily, catchy. You know, how did yours come about?
Yeah. So lebaka la gore ke nne le leina le leana, it's because ke tswa ko bogosing.
Yeah.
Yeah, ke tswa ko bogosing. So the name King ha se leina fela la go tshameka. It's because I'm from a royal family. And then la Wanthola ke lefoko le ke ratang go le dirisa mo nakong e ntsi. Every time I chop it with anyone, ke rata gore Wanthola. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's how that's how the name came about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's all about creativity, man.
Yeah. So can you just please break it down for us, right?
Okay.
What talents do you have specifically? What is it that you do and do?
There's so much that I do, bro. I mean, ba bangata ba mpitsa gore I'm the jack of all trades.
Yeah.
So to be specific, I'm into events. As an event coordinator.
Yeah.
I host events.
Yeah.
And then I'm a musician.
Yeah.
I'm a songwriter, vocalist, rapper.
Yeah.
And also I'm a presenter.
Nice.
You understand?
Nice.
There's so much that I do.
There's so much that you do, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna start it this way, right? Okay. Because here at Primal Studio, we are all about grooming and teaching people that it's possible. We've got all things are possible as long as you are dedicated, driven, as long as you believe, as long as you see yourself going somewhere. All things are possible. If you have the drive, if you have the passion, if you can push, all things are possible. So I want you to take us on a journey, right? Because we went on the same primary together, right?
Yeah,
and I remember there was a time you wrote lyrics, Sari Hana, Take a Bow, and you were singing with them, and I was trying to sing with you, and we're like, ah, tough, and you annoy me and all that, right?
Yeah.
So knowing your music journey, I recall it started manifesting from the youngest age. But as far as you recall, if we were to start with music, when did you start realizing that you got the talent and everything regarding and concerning music?
So go goleng ga ka ke godile ke utlwela music from ko gae.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got brothers ba ileng gore they are into the music space. One of them is actually a DJ. One of them una attenda the choir.
Yeah.
And then the other one una local painting. So I was still young. I didn't understand anything about music. But every time they play music, I would sing along. You understand? And then I realized gore mo gae mo re batho ba music. So I started growing love for music. And then 2016, ke ile ka kopana le majita I2 mo kasi ba ileng gore they were pushing. The other one goes by the name of Katlego.
Yeah.
They were pushing music and El Majita, they were my friends. So what happened is Saleka ba shuffle around at the studio. And I actually loved what they were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think from that day, everything Ilya changed. Like I got very fascinated with music, and all of a sudden, Lena Sekito like a studio, killing it.
What was the first track you recorded, if you still record it?
Ke motho o sa lebaleng.
Yeah.
Trust me, ke motho o sa lebaleng. So the first song that I actually recorded,
Yeah.
it is titled Awkward.
Awkward.
Yeah, I used beat ya Drake,
Yeah.
ya Marvin's Room.
Yeah.
That's the first song that I recorded, and then I collaborated le Katlego le Meva. There's a song Eri Bitang, We Are Blessed.
Yeah.
I still do have the song, by the way.
You still got the songs?
I still have the song.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So in your journey, you started with Maybe, you started with Cat Katlego.
Yeah.
Who else was there when you guys started this whole thing and all that? And also, were you the first guys to do it in your village, or was it a thing in Honetsahala back in the days?
So I was working in Limajita too, Katlego le Meva.
Yeah.
And we are the first.
The first.
We are the no. Let me fix it. We are actually not the first.
Okay.
If I remember well, one of my brothers actually recorded.
Yeah.
Amatotana.
Oh yeah. My bro was also part of the Amatotana. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's just that Kinto ya Kale.
Yeah.
So they really pushed. They even worked the Pastor Benjamin Dube ko Sun City.
Yeah, nice,
Yeah, they
crazy.
really pushed. Just that it was very unfortunate for it. They didn't succeed. So ke bona ba ileng ba simolla. But Rona, we took it from one level to another.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we basically the second to do it.
Yeah. The second group, ne?
Yeah.
But because I want us to go a bit back on what really actually happened in the studio. You went there to chill with the guys. So how did it happen for them to end up putting you on? Are they the ones who do like, hey Joe, we're not space in? Because normally when we record music, maybe there's a space and somebody be like, come fill this one up, or you were like, let me try your thing. How did it come about?
I've always had it in my blood.
Yeah.
It's just that at that time, they think you discover.
Yeah.
Or hey man, I can do this. So what happened is Akilo Chapela Majita around the studio. I went there as somebody olong gore rata music. But I didn't know gore ke tla ba artist elong gore e tla khona go record. So I was just visiting them.
Yeah.
But the more ba etsa span mo pele ga ka, ke the more ke ileng ka feel attracted.
Yeah.
So it was actually my call. I'm the one who said, yo, is it possible for me to jump in? Then Bam feel that opportunity. Yeah, and the rest is history.
Yeah. How does the song sound? Is it dope, whack, or do you think you can still do something with it, or is it whack? Because I recall the very first song I recorded was called Moment. To this day, I still enjoy it because I still feel like it's not really much of a basic song, but it's a dope song because it also carries a memory for me. So for you, the first song you recorded, is this still a thing, or do you still feel like I was trying out stuff here?
So for me, I'm gonna say the first 5 songs that I actually recorded,
Yeah.
they're very special to me.
Yeah.
They're very special, but I'm gonna be honest, they don't sound as good as they were supposed to sound.
Yeah.
I mean, Agimamela music wa ka wa no ke kgona go bona hore okay, go na le improvement.
Yeah.
And also, the quality is not the same.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say they are dope because ne le gona ke simolla, man. You know, ga le gona o simollang something gore go nna yang. You realize ga ntse nako e tsamaya gore, hey, I would have done this. Nkebe ke ntse better on this part, yalo le yalo. So I can simply say, eish, ga di monate.
Ah, okay.
I just love them because
the part of your history. Yeah, they carry like your journey from A
You
to
understand?
where you at now.
Yeah,
So here you are, you're pushing music, you're writing songs and all that. How many studios have you traveled so far, Makatling? How many production have you worked with?
I think maybe 4 or 5 this
Yeah.
side because after working Lemajita, I found a producer called Mruleng and then Raspana, and then I went to Golerume, Gaspana, Kabuela Hape ko Mruleng. So I think maybe 4.
4.
Yeah.
So here you are now, you are into music.
Yeah.
Where does soccer comes in between?
Okay. So soccer ke ntho e ne ke dlala kgale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm no more playing soccer. I used to play soccer back in the days. Ke
Yeah,
yona
yeah.
talent e ke bonang gore ntate Modimo o na mfile yona.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then at the moment a ke sa tlhole ke le da.
Yeah. Why is it because you're getting older?
I think I lost the passion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I lost the passion, or maybe it was replaced by the music.
The music, right?
Yeah.
Because we're gonna talk a lot about music. The viewers gotta like relax and chill because there's a lot to talk about. Reason why I say this guy is one of the greatest hustlers. I want us to bring this thing up from where he started and to where it is now. Reason why I'm saying he's the greatest to ever do it in our valley. Currently. If we are saying there's a hustler, we are talking about this guy because I'm talking about a guy who's been to SABC, Mzansi, you name them. He's been out there. He's still out there. There's a lot of exciting stuff we're still gonna see about him. So, the reason why I'm saying he's the hustler, I know where I'm talking from, right? So, here's the music journey now. You lost the passion for soccer, right? You are from the same village as me,
Yeah.
where there are no opportunities, where there's no, like, I wouldn't really say direction, but there's no ambition, there's no light, if I put it that way, right? Nothing is really happening. How does it, like, what now comes to you and hits you that, yo, I gotta find a way to go to the city? And like, because I was listening to your song Breakthrough, right? There's a line where you say you struggled so much first time you went to Joburg.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were the challenges when you got there? What made you to go to the city? And then what were the challenges that you came across first time you got to the city?
All right. You remember earlier on I mentioned that I used to play soccer. So the decision of going to Joburg actually comes from the soccer side.
Yeah.
Ne ke tshameka kgwele ya dinao, and then I had a very good game whereby I was like the most performing better player.
Man of the match.
Man of the match, let's put it that way. So being the outstanding player made me gore ke kgone go kopana le batho ba eleng gore ba right. So I got this other guy o leng gore o ile a mfa advice gore, you know what, you are a beast. You are a beast, you are good at what you are doing, but you don't deserve to be here. You need to up your game. So he actually gave me the idea, the advice. Yeah, I've got the quality to play in PSL.
Yeah.
So I didn't waste no time. As soon as getting the advice, you know what, I have to up my game. I subsequently took the idea, you know what, let me go to Joburg. Let me try to pursue this as a professional career. So when I got there, obviously I was already into the music space. So at Fita Joburg, I was trying to pursue both football and music. Unfortunately, that's when I lost the passion for
soccer.
Yeah, for soccer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the reason why I ended up being in Joburg was because I wanted to pursue this.
Yeah.
And Tabaya struggle, my brother. It was very difficult for me at Fita Joburg. Remember, at Fita, I didn't have any friend, I didn't have any relatives.
Yeah.
I just decided to trust God with the situation. So what happened is, first time I got there, Roberto Park Station.
Wow, crazy.
Yeah, Roberto Park Station. The following day, I went to the bathroom.
So you went to Joburg without knowing where you were going?
Didn't know anyone.
Wow, crazy.
Didn't know anyone.
Crazy. Yeah.
So I thought ka gore ke tshwere CV a ke fitlha ko di-shopong go vele ke thole span same time.
Yeah.
Like I took chances, but one thing that keeps me going is prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prayed with the situation, and what happened is ke ile ka bona miracle.
Yeah. Tell us, bro. Take us through.
So what happened is while I was still in Joburg,
Yeah.
there's a guy at Park Station, Olong Hore, Kopan Liena. And I shared the story with him. Yo, bro, you know, I'm in this situation. This is what is happening in my life. The guy was actually traveling. He was going to Cape Town. You know what? I don't have a place to stay. And Kamsherela idea. This is what I do. This is what I do. This is what I do. So the guy decided, you know what, man? I think I need to give you an opportunity. So the guy decided to keep me going to Nyahar.
Yeah.
It was an empty house. No was annex. Like it was just the roof. Fell.
Yeah.
So William fa room elong gore nka kgona go dula ko yona until ke ba right. I didn't even stay.
Hey man, God bless that dude. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm never gonna forget him.
Yeah.
So what happened is the guy hamfa ndaw ya go ploma. Because I know myself, I'm a hustler. You know what I did? I fitla ko pleking. It's called Walkerville.
Yeah.
Akfitla Walkerville. You know what I did?
Nope.
That means I looked for a church.
Yeah.
To boost my
and big shout
spiritual
out
life.
to that. Yes, dope move.
Yeah, so Akfitla Mole, I went to a church and only to find out Kitola church right. They are very understanding. So Kileka present a situation. I explained to them, yo, I cannot play a proper. You know what they did? They came to view the place. And then Muruti I decided, you know what? We can accommodate you.
Nice. Dope story.
So
the
pastor took me in. I love Lomalin.
God bless the pastor, man. Sure.
Pastor Mukali, shout out to you.
Shout out to you, Pastor Mukali. Whoa. Yeah.
So he kept me in his house.
Yeah. Nice, bro.
2 months later, they go into Durban. They left me in that house. It's a big house, a 17.
So you left the cheesy, the Frenchy, and all that. Yeah.
You name them, everything. They left me in that house. Lady Koloi, Lady Kid. That's how much they trusted me.
Wow.
They trusted
God. A stranger in 2 months' time, they leave him with everything.
Imagine.
Yeah.
They left me. When they came back from Durban, you know what they did?
No.
You know what? Naroho test. We wanted to see how Rekapela same time we came to Rustenburg. Family.
Nice.
We came here, we had a bride for a day. So yeah.
Because I was about to ask that during the time you're sleeping in the park station and all, where is your family saying go guy? And when you left, Jozi, or you just took off and did they know where you were going? Or
so I spoke to my mom.
Yeah,
I spoke to my mom. I obviously lied to her because I didn't want to stress her.
Because I know no parent would just allow her child to go. Yeah.
So I told her, don't worry, I've got a place. You know what? Everything is prepared. I just need to to pitch. That's all.
A chance of this
I didn't
guy.
want to stress my mother, bro. So when I got there, everything actually flowed under the grace of God.
Nice, bro.
Yeah. They didn't like even stress about it. Like first day when I got there, they called and found out the good thing figure grant. Then I told them everything is now. That time I don't even have a place to
You're sleeping at Park Station. Who called? Who made a call?
Obviously my mother and my sister.
No, I'm saying who was speaking to them? Are you the one who said you arrived well and all that, or you gave somebody else to speak to them on the phone?
No, they called me. My sister Princess actually called and found out the good
thing. Yeah. Aye, nice, man. That means you have a supportive family if they were able to check up on you and all that, how you doing, this and that.
Yeah, I mean, the family after all. And
yeah, family, man.
Love,
yeah. You wrote a lot of stuff, man. We can talk about your music all day, but we're just gonna put it at rest a bit and like take it to another level, right? You shot a video for a song called Levels.
Yeah.
You're the first guy to ever shoot a music video in the hood.
Trust.
Yeah. Yeah, any first guy. Didn't they shoot? They done a Madonna, right? But they never released.
They never had
They never
any,
released because
any
they've done a
visuals.
lot. Big shout out to Amadou Dana no, the biggest
Yeah.
choir to ever do it.
Yeah.
We hope and wish to have such youth in future, right? You shot a music video for Levels.
Yeah.
How did that one come about? Were you trying to break the records, or you were just doing something that you love? How did the idea of the music video come about?
So what happened is, remember when I started my music journey, I was
Yeah.
working with the two guys
Yeah.
I mentioned. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
felt like I had a lot of ideas. I wanted us to shoot music videos. I wanted us to host events. I wanted us to have our own clothing brand. I had like a whole lot of ideas, but I couldn't present them because I felt like amachita bibang valela ngaphandle. That's what I felt.
How you felt? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I felt.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's like by bang feeling that my ideas were not important.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I decided to do, Oguti, you know what? Whatever ideas I had, Oguti is spanning up, I can do them by myself.
Yeah.
So that's how the music video came about. Because I could see, Oguti, okay, cool, I'm a guitar recorder, but we are at the same level. We are not improving. We are not pushing anything. We are recording, but for what?
Yeah.
We are not putting our work out there. We're not showing anyone what to send.
Yeah.
So I had the ideas already. So the moment I released the song Levels, it became one of my favorites.
Yeah, man. I think it's the dopest song you've ever made.
Yeah.
Levels.
At that
Did you
time.
drop the link? Nah, they gotta check it on your YouTube channel
it's on
if they
YouTube.
wanna
It's
hear
on
this. So I think that's the dopest song you've ever made. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I ended up shooting the music video.
Yeah, because like I said, there's a lot that we gotta talk about.
Yeah.
And like since now we are into the visual side of things,
Yeah.
right? Talking about music and visual.
Yeah.
I wanna try to find a link that what attracted you into acting, like what connected you into acting. Did you know that you were always gonna act? Were you always passionate about acting but really waiting for that moment, or it's something that just really happened because you are into soccer, you are into music? Now here's another thing. Now acting comes into the place. When did you discover that you could act, and what really inspired the acting thing?
So back in primary school, we used to do drama.
Yeah.
And whenever we're doing drama, I was always the lead. Abon.
Nice.
But we didn't push it for too long. It was a once-off thing. And then for me to end up being in the acting space, I attended the auditions.
What Jozi?
Yeah, I attended the auditions, which was Jozi music.
Oh
While
yeah.
I was attending the music auditions, Kileka Kopanali, this other beautiful lady by the name of Nomfusi Makalsi.
Big shout out to you. Yeah.
Yeah, so Nomfusi and I became friends.
Yeah.
Very tight friends. And then she's the one who actually hooked me up. Kodilonza acting. You know what? I know you're all about music, but here's another opportunity. Can't you give it a try? So Kibono Horasintu Kampala, man. Kibono Rasintu Kampala. So I gave it a try. Obviously, didn't have that confidence. Okay, I can be nka kgona go kopana le batho ba di-productions ke face the camera tse di golo and all that, but you know what, as I said, I pray about every situation.
Nice.
Yeah, so I prayed about it. I attended events. I attended the auditions.
Yeah, auditions.
So once I attended the auditions, I kept on winning every time I attended the auditions up until I became number one.
Nice.
300. Yeah.
What was your first show after like all the audition? What was the first show you did?
So the first show that I did, Niki shoota The Throne.
The Throne.
Yeah, so The Throne, they hosted the auditions.
Yeah.
And then we were like 3,000.
3K.
3,000.
3,000.
And then
It's a
from
milestone you want to
3,000
reach your followers. Yeah.
Yeah, from 3,000. They
Sure.
were looking for one particular act as a background. So what happened is Kileka the attender the auditions there from 3K. Raya go top 100. From top 100 we went to top 50, top 20, top 10, and then top 5. After top 5, I became top 3. From top 3, they had to cut to Hasalan as the number one, last man standing.
Yeah.
So that's when I made it on the screen for the first time.
The very first time you were on the throne, because we also saw you on Daily Theatre, right?
Yeah.
Was it before you appeared on Daily Theatre, or was it after?
It was after. Everything began on the throne.
The throne.
Very first time.
I recall there was a scene, no Gugile, something like Kabot or Waberumatalane.
Yeah. So the scene was Kilo Bakanya roof. Pila. Basically, Kilo na Mestangobes.
Yeah. To those of you who don't know Mr. Gobese,
Yeah.
big shout out to the guy. He's the guy who groomed builders in from our hood. Talk about the great Kenneth Manchio, Poesa the builder, Tobeta, all the guys who are building, Boto, Karasi. He's the big man who groomed builders in the big shout out to you, Babang Gomez. We see you.
Blueprint, yeah.
This is the show we give people their flowers. Big shout out to Babang Gomez. Yeah. So you were Babang Gomez.
I was Babungobez on the show because
Yeah.
I had to fix the roof and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on
Did
that
they give
show-
you lines though? When you
They
started,
did.
did you have lines?
Yeah, they did. I had a script.
Nice, bro. From Mononono to the throne.
100%.
When you got on set, very first time, who did you see or who did you recognize as the greatest actor among the crew in the group?
So before everything, the throne was actually my favorite.
Yeah.
It became a coincidence because like I made sure Kishaba every episode.
Yeah.
Nekesheba
Lazarus.
Yeah, I was gonna mention him. Nekila Kishaba. So what happened is Aki about the auditioning starting, I already knew who ing.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Yeah, most
easy peasy.
importantly, Setswana se ke se buang, ke sona se ba se buang.
Yeah.
It's one
Sarah
thing-
Steinbeck.
Yeah, Sarah Steinbeck. It's one thing that kept me going.
Advantage. Sure.
Yeah, so Aki Fitla Kara on set. Kilega bona Zoli Sataluva. I don't know if you know the guy.
Rose, I know Rose actors. Most of the actors I know them by Rose.
So Zolisa Kaluva, ke o never meet is it MJ? What's his name? On Generations.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Jason or something. Yeah, that one. That's the first guy I saw.
How did you feel, bro? From Mononono to there?
Yeah, man. I mean,
From Mononono, you see, there's only that bro, that's crazy. Big shot. We don't have the poo-poo-poos, guys. We don't have the poo-poo-poos. We're gonna have them. Yeah.
yeah, that's the first guy I saw, and then I saw Peter Mashiho. Peter Mashiho is the one who was called Lazarus.
Oh yeah. He came to Taile High School. Big shout out to you, big man.
Yeah. So those are the guys I actually met first time, and you know what? By Leban receiver Grandy, Kadula Lebona having the
Yeah,
breakfast
Lazarus is
together.
cool, man. He's a cool dude. Yeah.
Very cool. So yeah, but there's quite a lot, but these are the two back up and in the
The first ones you saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So how much time do we have there? 3. Alright, cool. So you're on set with the big man, right? You're on set with the big OG. I can only try to come up with this, but here you are thirsty, or maybe you want somebody, the big man, to pass you something. Were you able to ask from them anything you could? Were you free to talk the way you wanted, or were you just like, I'm with the big man? Because most of the time when we have with celebrities, we kind of like freeze and all that. How were you? Like, were you comfortable around them?
I don't recall any moment where I was asking to excuse them or anything, but they really made me feel comfortable. As I said, Hore, ba ile bang welcome hantle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the way they were talking to me, never say pay go maemong a ko godimo.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they treated me yaka one of them.
Yeah.
So they really made me comfortable. I was even able to get the span to shoot the sharp. So
Yeah.
shout out to them.
Big shout out to them, man. Big shout out to you guys for welcoming the new cats in the game.
Yeah.
We see you. Even the Rona Prima Studio, we believe you guys are gonna welcome us. Yeah, man. So here you are, Jozi. You're shooting the throne. You got lines now and all that. Don't you feel like at some point, because I know you've always loved being a celebrity and all that, don't you feel like a plug at that time in those moments?
Well, obviously I got motivated,
Yeah.
but I remained humble because I knew gore ga ise ke fitlhe.
Nice.
Understand?
Yeah,
I knew
yeah.
gore ga ise ke fitlhe. And most importantly, ke ile ka leboga Ntate Modimo for the opportunity, and I prayed for more.
Yeah. So now you are at the throne, right?
Yeah.
How did you transit to doing other shoots and working with other shows? from the throne Rakayano.
So you need to understand gore once o look at television, once o look at screening, there are so many agents and agencies that are looking at you.
Yeah.
So if you are doing good, they definitely gonna book you. That's why re na le go bona same faces go di story tse dingata, and then we keep complaining gore why go actisiwa batho ba ba one. It's because the productions, they always want to go for the best. So go ra gore from the throne go na le agent e leng ya mpona and a nna le kgatlhego mo go nna. Because I received the call ya gore I have to shoot the reality show. After shooting the reality show, ke kry-ile booking e nngwe gape ko Netflix.
Nice. Big shout out to that.
Yeah, and then after that, ke ile ka shoota another one. It is called Next of Next Week.
Next of Next Week.
Yeah.
From
Kara, I went to BET. Story of Lebo Mathosa.
Hey guys, from Mononono. Hey guys, wait. I just don't want us to forget this, right? And I want to give the biggest shout out to also Remedy saying for allowing us to use this place that we had, the Primal Studio. Big shout out to the big man, because the reason why I'm bringing him up, right? He believes in the youth that has to grow.
Yeah.
So I'm not just bringing him up because I can't bring him up, but I bring him up because he has a desire to see the youth winning.
Yeah.
So this episode, I just want to give him a shout out, because having a youth like you, people who believe, people who build, it kind of like brings hope to people who have resources to do more for the youth or find a way of helping the youth. Because if you have somebody who's from Mononono straight out to the Vili, right? Same way as your cousin, Temba Manchio, who's also doing the most up there. Big shout out to TMDS Africa also. It kind of like gives people like him that joy of wanting to help the kids more. So you are from the village here, you are going up there into the city, and you are already dominating and doing the most and all that. Now I get why you call yourself the greatest to ever do it. Yeah, man. So you've done a lot, right? I used to see your advert go SABC One where you were holding your board. Was it the reality show you're talking about?
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah, one of them. Man, how did it feel like having a show yourself? Were you the host?
Nah, actually, I did an advert.
Yeah.
And also, they decided to give me a shoot. That means I had my own show.
Wait a minute. Okay, I know you appeared on Senkatel.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they call you as a playboy, right?
Yeah.
I know you appear on Senkatel, right?
Yeah.
But I don't watch TV personally. I'm like the 2Ks now. I'm a TikTok type of guy, YouTube type of guy. I come from that environment, but I know and I'm aware that Wanthola used to appear on TV, this and that, and I would see also on Trendy Mononono, the platform. They'd be like, Wanthola is on TV, and also hear from my fam that, hey, Lemoni King Wanthola and all that. You know, my mom is one of the people who kind of like hit me up when I was in Joburg. Like, hey, did you see him? You get so seeing you on TV, doing the most, having your own show from the Vili, doesn't that come to you that hey, no man, so or when you are there, you just see yourself there. But didn't you get that thing like man?
One thing that you need to know.
Yeah.
You need to know your worth.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
I wasn't excited to see myself Kiloko TV because I knew this is not the level I want to
yeah, because I'm coming there, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
It always brings the animals joy, but the truth of the matter is that nka itumela hanka fitlela go reach a certain level.
Yeah.
But obviously, to be honest with you, judging from the fact that it's a place of no hope.
Yeah.
And then I'm here in the city. Somehow it makes me feel proud of myself, but in a positive way. Not no, yeah, I'm the shit. You get it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a very humble dude. I don't like breaking. Whatever I do, you understand? So I was very happy. Okay, at least like I'm progressing. And I also trusted the process, but I never had into earlier or so yeah, I was really chilled.
Yeah.
I was really chill.
Who do you want to meet? The greatest actor, or who? Because I know you got role models, right? We're
Yeah.
gonna talk about that in short. But who would you like to meet? From SA or internet, and also who would you like to meet on the international space?
So I don't really have that person Olong Horengari I look up to
Yeah,
or Godlun's acting.
acting space, sure.
I really just loved Shona Ferguson.
Yeah,
Reason why
man.
I loved
R.I.P.
him,
to the G. Yeah,
R.I.P. to him.
yeah,
It's because of the way I charangate.
yeah, yeah.
Understand?
Very cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
could pick up Horman. He's very kind and all that. That's the same. I mean, that's the guy onkaring nenka itumela go spana le yena.
yeah.
You understand? Like, give it on the same scene, Leon. We actually did work together. I was an extra go Kings of Joburg.
Yeah, yeah,
That's where I got the opportunity to meet him.
yeah,
Ke
yeah,
kgona go bona hore ke motho o mo bjang, but we were not on the same scene.
yeah.
You understand? So,
Nice, I mean,
yeah,
hey, man,
yeah.
big. I'm sorry that you couldn't share the same set while he was still on Earth, but me, his precious soul, R.I.P. So have you seen Connie also? Connie Young
I
said,
did see her.
yeah. How did you feel, man? Hey, that's one woman most of us would like to see. Hey, yeah, Connie Ferguson, Hey, yeah.
She's very cool as well.
Yeah.
She's very cool as well, but not as open as Uncle Shaw.
Yeah.
Understand? So I didn't get the opportunity to talk to her in person. We were in the same space though.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to relax, keep it chilled. You sometimes when you meet up with these people, are not desperate.
Yeah, you gotta be cool.
You need to relax.
You keep your charisma, as my friend Amazing always say, like have a charisma. Yeah.
That is the only way they can respect you.
And keep a composure, aka would say, man. I'm aware that aka you're AKA's biggest fan, a Legacy, right?
Yeah.
But right before we jump into your role models and AKA and everything, when you appear on TV, what is your family saying about that? As you appear, they see you got your own show. I'm pretty aware that you are your mom's biggest friend. You call it, Mom, I got this and that. How is your family's reaction throughout all these winnings, and how were they seeing you? Because normally when you appear on TV, people assume that mad. So when you come back, be like, hey, you better bring this and that and all that. How was their family reaction towards you winning? And like, yeah.
So I think my family were very happy.
Yeah.
Ntho e leng a ba etsa hore ba itumele is because ba kgona go bona hore
Jozi Spanna.
the boy is progressing.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
The boy is progressing. Because 2 to 3 months later, e le gone ke dula Joburg, I actually told my mom, hey, I didn't have a place to stay. Remember at the time, they settled.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
able to tell her the truth. Remember the time I brought my pastor go high. That's when I actually revealed everything. Hey, it was tough. So they were very happy. Okay, so the boy was starting asina like ya khudula to being on TV. So until really be proud. That is why I've got a sister. That is why I've got my mother supporting me left, right, and center.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they were very happy.
And how was your village, Mono City, receiving you?
Yeah, they also gave me a dope reception.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie to you. I mean, I remember my first time pulling up Mokasi. First time Ketla Mokasi after being on TV.
Yeah.
Dog, I don't want to lie to you, man. I don't want to lie to you. Different talk, my peers, but those who are younger than me, like they started giving me the respect. Also, they kept telling me how proud they are. So I don't want to lie to you. I know not everybody was happy for me. But most of people,
they were happy.
They were very happy. I mean, some of them were actually stating facts, you are making us proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are making us proud.
I mean, we get a lot of congratulations, even though behind the scenes, people are not really there.
Yeah.
But when we progress and start winning, people now start showing up that we've been watching you. Because you never know who's watching you until you start winning. So the more you start winning, that's when people start, you get, when you start like progressing, growing, winning, doing this and that, getting this and that, that's when people start showing up that, yeah, man, we've been watching you and we are very proud of you. But when you're going through the most, nobody really cares. But it should be a thing that we should be aware as people that there's always somebody who's looking up to us.
Facts.
Yeah. So now you are here, you home for the holidays. Have they cooked you something nice?
They always do. They always do. I mean, as you know, I'm very close to my mother.
Yeah.
She knows what to dish up for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows what's my favorite. So,
What's your favorite dish?
So my mom knows ukuthi ngithanda umphokoqo.
Yeah.
She knows ukuthi ngithanda umngqusho.
Yeah. Hey,
Because
closer
I'm a proper
man.
Xhosa guy.
Yeah, closer man. You used to call yourself, or sometimes you call yourself Chawe Elihle.
Yeah.
What is Chawe?
So Chawe is my clan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Dugo Sam.
I'm a Chawe.
Chawe means king. You see, when you go to the shop, you're taking box images. There's a lion over there. That's me.
Oh yeah,
That's me.
Hey, when you buy lion matches, is this guy? Whenever you buy lion matches, you must remember you saw the king, king $1.
100%.
Yeah, man, this is the king of the hood, and I'm not saying this because he's here. I'm simply saying this because it's a fact. Right, so far there's never been anybody who does it like you. I was listening to Egyptian Cotton by Casper Nyovest, and in the line where he speaks about he went through IG and saw black coffee, and he was like, but he was like, there's never gonna be another Cass.
Yeah.
So it's safe to say for me, there's never gonna be another King Wanthola. This is not to give you pride, but this is to say to you that keep doing what you are doing, make yourself proud, make your family proud, then make the hood proud. Because this is the same hood that brought you up. This is where your first talents began to manifest. It's the same hood where you say you did arts and cultures, where your acting dreams started manifesting. So you should always have respect for this hood because it has always had you from day one. And this is where your soccer dreams manifested and everything. You were a goalkeeper when you were still playing soccer, right?
Yeah.
And you had a brother who used to be a goalkeeper as well.
100%.
I don't know if I'm exaggerating, but you'll correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Has your brother been to PSL?
So what happened is he passed on while he was still in the process of getting a professional contract.
Yeah, man.
Into one of the professional teams. I think he was attending Orlando Pirates trials.
Oh,
yeah.
So we could have had the first celebrity from him.
Yeah, from him. Yeah.
So it's like your family. You guys are born to be celebs.
Yeah, man. I mean,
because I recall I had you mentioning that. I had rumors, right?
Yeah.
Mentioning that when you guys were born, you were a triplet, right? Yeah. When you guys were born, there were like media that was shooting you. So from your very first day, you were already a celeb.
Bro, I was destined for greatness.
Yeah.
I had cameras all over my face day one.
First day.
Yeah.
Day one.
Since day one.
Imagine having cameras on your day one. Have you had cameras on your day one? Ever the 2Ks, they got one camera or 3 cameras like this phone on their face. Yeah, my G. So you already had a journalist on your face on your day one.
Newspapers, dog.
Yeah. Did they send you the copy of the newspaper?
Not at all. It's just a word of mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard from my mom.
Make yourself time and maybe go through the whatever brand website or ask around if they still have old stuff. Maybe if they can allow you to access the content. Maybe. Because you got the days, right, and everything.
Yeah, but we're talking 27 years ago, so I doubt.
Nah, thing is media, they keep stuff.
Is it? All
yeah.
right.
Why do you think the 1994 clips are now coming out and secrets are coming out of, so and so was doing this? Media has always had a backup file safe.
You're right, but let me focus in the presence. Let me work hard so I can be on the newspaper. Yeah.
There's a Rastafarian man in Joburg that I met.
Yeah.
He's a photographer, right? So he was working for this other newspaper brand.
Yeah.
He used to take pictures. So he says there was a time where a building was burning and he captured a nice picture of a baby who was thrown down. He showed me the copy. I forgot that name, but my bro knows him. So he was saying, when I count the years of this newspaper, I count the years of this boy. He's still alive. Yeah. So he still have that copy to this day because it was one of the greatest stories he has ever covered. Oh. So I have a belief that, because he said to us that you can go there and ask for a printout of a day of a story of a certain day. I don't recall. I'm not sure if they still have those or they do that to anybody. But it was like you can go anytime and request for a copy and all. I don't know the procedure, but if maybe you can do a research just to have that picture and that story.
Yeah.
You know how nice it is to have like something like a plug or something on the wall written there that this is what.
Very dope. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that marks history. Because we are not gonna live here forever. We're gonna have kids. So they gotta see things that they were never there when they happened, but they gotta know my dad used to be like this, my grandparents used to be like this and all that. Do you wanna have kids?
Yeah. I actually do.
You wanna have kids? How many?
Yeah, I wanna have 7 at least.
This guy
At least 7 kids.
This guy wanna finish the heaven story.
7 kids, dog.
You wanna bankrupt God? I'm kidding, guys. God
I'm from a
forbid.
family of 10.
We
I don't wanna
can't bankrupt
disappoint my
heaven.
dad. Yeah, I'm from a family of 10, bro. So I really have to make my dad.
Hey, King's wife. The king wants 7 kids disclosed. So to the woman who's watching this, who's gonna marry you, she must be rubbing her womb like this. That 7 soldiers are about to come out of here.
100.
If she's not ready to have a 7,
I think I'll have to respect that.
okay,
I'm not a complicated person.
I thought you were gonna say Mabus.
No.
I thought you were gonna say, hey, she's
No.
Yeah, so back to our conversation for the day, right? You are a Megacy.
Yeah.
There's a clip that I saw on your status years ago, I think 2-3 years. When was it?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
2 years ago,
Yeah.
where you were giving AKA a t-shirt. He was singing Fela. Was it Fela in the Versace?
He was singing Jiga at the time.
It's Jiga.
Yeah, Jiga.
Yeah, you gave him a t-shirt.
Yeah.
How did you end up at the front row? Because hey, there is a VIP section. Now you get money. Yeah, since you are a celeb, you got money. You ball with the thingy.
You know, Dog Uti, I've always loved that guy.
Yeah.
So specifically, I attended the show for him. So what happened is when I got there, I made sure that I'm gonna be the front line.
Yeah.
I really had to make sure with as in. The thing is, I printed out the T-shirt for him, so I had to make sure that he receives the T-shirt.
Yeah.
Even if it means I have to throw it on the stage.
Yeah.
So luckily, I was lucky enough to be recognized by him.
Yeah. How did you get at the front?
So, I give it a even thing.
Yeah.
I had to force myself. And I came there with my
Hundreds
girlfriend.
of people.
Yeah, let's say thousands.
Thousands.
Let's speak thousands. So I left my girlfriend, dog. I go gating. You know what? Coming back.
Hey, big shout out to Baby for allowing you to go. Most of girlfriends are selfish. She would have said, I would have caused drama.
Shout out to my ex, bro.
She understood.
Yeah, she did. She knows how much I love
Hey,
her.
big shout out to you, ex. Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened is
We are giving people their props.
yeah, man, we do. So what happened is all of them. It was not easy. Baba nekelwa le bona. Apologizing. Baba nkitswa fela ko.
Bagata, fola di-drinking.
And you can imagine for someone who's not even drinking.
So AKA received the t-shirt, steamy, fresh, smelling, sweat and beer.
The t-shirt was luckily in a shop. Ke fitlile ra ile grant and ne ke apere, so I had to take it out.
Yes. Is it the reason why you got gold here? Because Mega had.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's the greatest inspiration. Yeah, it's the
Exactly
greatest
that.
inspiration. So you gave him the t-shirt. How did you feel giving somebody that you look up to a gift? Because normally as people, we want to receive, right?
Yeah.
But how did it feel that you give somebody who plays a huge role in your life something like as a token of appreciation? How did that make you feel?
Well, the only thing Elon I was very happy about
Yeah.
it was the fact that he actually spoke to me.
Nice.
He told me how much he loved my energy, and also the fact that I was able to do the handshake with him. That's the most important thing. T-shirt, I don't care what happened. As long as he received it, whether I laughed or anything, it's fine. As long as he received it. That's all.
Every day in his life may first before your eyes. Which line was he performing when you gave him the t-shirt? If you still remember.
Which year?
Yeah, which line on the song?
I still have the clip.
Yeah.
I still have the clip. I think he was singing one of the verses. I can't really
Really
remember.
recall.
Yeah, he was still singing one of the verses.
Yeah.
But now, the moment he spoke to me, DJ Wile Ayetlisa sound, I actually had his attention. For a
Yeah.
moment, I had his attention.
Man, you get attention from
Yeah.
big bros, man. This guy is a dope. He's a beast. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, he turned down the volume. He spoke to me. Yo, man, I love your energy. Keep what you're doing. And then he shake my hand. That's when I gave him the T-shirt.
Whoa, wait. Breaker.
Yeah.
Hold it right there. So you're at the back
Yeah.
with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
You came on a date to watch your favorite.
Yeah.
As soon as your favorite jumps on stage, you be like, babe, Jolo, love, wait here.
Emanyan.
Let me go and do some right there. So between you, your bae, and that thing, there are 1,000 people. So you made your way there just to reach out to the nigga, and you did.
I did.
And when you got there, you didn't just say, I made it. You had to fight to get his attention. Hey, Primes, you guys got to learn what this guy did. This one is a dope move, and it's a thing that I want us to conquer in life. We force until we get it there. We didn't bring this guy just to interview him for fun, but I brought him here just for us to learn a thing or two. So you had to force yourself to get into the front row.
I really did, bro. It's called being persistent.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, I feel like this interview is gonna be short. Man, I'm enjoying our time right here, and I love the fact that one can learn a thing or two from you. That you are persistent and unenkani when it comes to what you believe in.
Yeah.
Where did you get that nkani from?
Bro, I'm a go-getter. I think I took this from my mother.
Yeah.
My mother is not someone who gives up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he taught me, Dagoguti, you shouldn't give up. Go for whatever that you believe in.
Big shout out to your mom.
Yeah, so I took that from her.
Hey, big shout out to your mom, bro. So, man, there's a lot we spoke about, but hey, man, we don't really have much time.
Yeah.
But we gotta speak about this. You and hosting shows, right? Let's go back to before you went to Joburg. While you were still doing music, you used to host a show, including the annual show Miss Summer. Was it Miss Summer?
100% right.
And is it you guys who crowned Kelly to be Miss Mononono?
100%.
So, how did this whole thing of shows come about? Whose idea was it? How did you guys come about to say, let's make a show? Because we grew up in a place whereby as long as go groove, people are nice there, but they don't really. Not most people. Big shout out to Dennis also for being one of the dopest event organizers. Yeah. We don't really have much people who want to bring things into life. There are few of you guys. Yeah. How did that thing come about?
So I'm gonna start by saying the foundation, the genesis, who hosted the event.
Yeah,
it's also something that comes from Gohai.
Yeah.
So back in the days, my brother Zweli, he used to host the pageants go Mononono Primary School.
Nice.
He used to do that.
Yeah.
And then my brother's Piwe, he used to host events corporates. Remember corporates?
Yeah, called breads.
Yeah. So my brothers were very active when it comes to Tabatadi events. So I think it's something but I'm gonna give flowers to Flo.
Yeah. Big shout out to Flo. Amazing.
I guess he's the one who actually initiated us to host the festival.
Yeah, he got a brilliant mind. I did say, and I still say, he's my co-host on the show.
Yeah, that's
big
nice.
Shout out to you, amazing. Yeah. You got a beautiful brain, man.
He initiated that. Remember, it was myself, him, and Kat.
Yeah, your producer. And two artists.
It was the three of us.
What was the first show you guys came up with?
So, the three of us actually spoke about hosting an event together. Unfortunately, Kat had to pull out because he had places to go to. So it was myself and Flo. I can't really remember what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Now I get it. The first show I hosted with Flo. Because now I can still remember us performing together. Yeah. So we hosted the first show together, Miss Summer, the first annual Miss Summer.
Yeah.
And then Hanze Khotsamanako, I hosted the second one.
Yeah.
Flo was not part of it because we just had a fallout. some
This and that,
altercation.
yeah.
So he wasn't part of it.
Yeah.
And then I continued from Miss Summer, and then I kept hosting other shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I started.
Mm.
It
Yeah.
was his idea. A very beautiful idea. So what happened is, because on the second show he wasn't there,
Yeah.
I had to do a talent show.
Yeah.
I had to come up with my own idea. Yeah.
Ah, nice, man. Man, continue doing what you are doing. The crew say we are having a little time left on the clock.
Okay, yeah.
But if there were the last words you would like to say to the youth of Mononono specifically in South Africa as a whole, but let us address our own first. What would you like to say to Mononono's young coming 2Ks and those who want to make it out there? What would you like to say to them, man? As a guy who's from Mononono and doing the most there, you are not there yet, but we gotta give you your props and your flowers, man. You are doing the most, and continue holding on to God and doing the most. But what would you like to say to your fellow brothers in the same hood that you come from?
So one thing that I'm gonna tell them, they must be brave, they must be bold. Most importantly,
Yeah,
they must put God first. Everything about one thing that I'm gonna tell you, there is no way God is gonna disappoint you. There is no way.
Yeah.
There is no way. And I also think specifically I think one thing is the comfortability. They must get out
Comfort
of the
zone.
comfort zone.
Yeah.
If Bagayatan and go out there without wasting any time, I'd like to mention Stiza. Stiza is one guy.
Yeah, 3
He's
Qs.
also pushing.
Big shout out to you, T. We see you. Yeah.
He's pushing that nigga. And it's not just that people are pushing, but unfortunately, wrong.
Yeah.
You need to go out there, and you understand.
Yeah.
But most important, you need to work hard. You need to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Tshwantse o nne le maitseo brayaga batho ba kgone go bula pelo tsa bona ba go itumelle, you understand? Yeah, o seke wa kgopisa batho. You need to pray. Everything that you are doing, bro, you need to pray. I think that's all. Also, the ingredients different, but in closing, I want to be remembered as someone who doesn't want to be forgotten.
Yeah. And to the committee that is leading this village, you as a creator and have seen obviously how things are done out there, how would you like to advise committee around your youth, and what change can they bring in the hood?
Well, unfortunately, it's been like 5 years now.
Yeah.
So I don't really understand
what's what. Yeah.
But one thing that I'm gonna say, some development, and I think also job opportunities. It seems like we are improving because so if it's like that, shout out to them. They really need to keep up the good work.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can say.
Shafil, you had it. I feel robbed of time. We could have had enough dopest chat with King, but now we don't really have much time, guys. So we're gonna call it a night. So please continue to subscribe, follow, like, and share. He needs to come back on the show, as you guys can hear. So we're gonna gym some more, and also allow him to gather some more wins. And as soon as he's ready, man, he was gonna come back definitely on the show to finish the chat. So subscribe, like, share, comment, now put us out there. This is the king. This is guys from Mononono. And man, I'm so honored, man, to have you on the show, man. Big bro, man. Continue doing the most, man. May God bless you and take you to greater heights.
Yeah.
And you gotta do the most, man. You gotta do the most. And I like the fact that you went out there and you're representing yourself very well. I'm starting with yourself. Because when you went there, you didn't go for anybody. You went for yourself. So continue, man, being adaptive the way you are, because when you adapt, that's one thing I like about you. So man, thanks for coming to the show. And like from us, Stage 7, the primes, see you when we see you. If you don't see us, we don't see you.